Chapter 18 and 19. Story of how Hemat Pant was accepted and blessed. In these two chapters, Hemat Pant describes how he himself was accepted and blessed by Baba, how he encouraged good thoughts and fructified them. Sadguru is like a monsoon cloud. He showers his nectar-like teachings abundantly and extensively to enable us to enjoy, absorb to our heart's content, and share it with others without any reservation. Unlike many gurus who believe that knowledge should not be divulged, Baba's spiritual instructions or preachings to his devotees were open and not secretive in nature. Sadgurus like Baba reveal the divine splendor of the self, remove the desire towards sensual objects, and impart knowledge to those who surrender unto him. Mr. Sathe, a gentleman named Harivinayak Sathe, had suffered severe losses in trade. Dejected and restless, he planned to leave his home and go to a distant place. His friends advised him to visit Shirdi and see Baba to set his mind at rest. On seeing the eternal Brahman, the self-luminous Baba, his mind was relieved of all its anxiety and became calm and composed. He started reading the Guru Charitra and completed one Parayan in a Saptaha, a week. That night, Baba appeared to him in a dream with the Guru Charita in his hands, explaining the contents to Sathe. When Sathe sought to know the significance of the dream through Kaka Sahib Dikshit, Baba advised him to complete one more Parayan and said that Sathe would be immensely benefited if he studied the book ardently. Hemat Pant was sitting close to Baba at this time. On hearing Baba's advice to Sathe, he thought in his mind as follows: Mr. Sathe has been rewarded thus by reading the book only for a week, while I have been reading for 40 years with no result. His 7-day stay has been fruitful, while my 7 years wait in Shirdi had gone in vain. Baba has not blessed me with a single mantra, Upadesha, till today. Reading Hemat Pant's mind, Baba at once asked Hemat Pant to go to Shama and get a dakshina of rupees 15, sit with him and chit-chat for a while and then return. Hemat Pant went to Shama's house and related what Baba had instructed. Surprised at Baba's request, Shama told Hemat Pant to take back 15 namaskars, prostrations in lieu of rupees, as dakshina, as he had no money with him. Having accepted the answer, both sat down discussing Sai Baba's Leelas. Shama said, Baba's ways are indeed inconceivable, else why would he send a learned man like you to a rustic like me? Sometimes he puts his devotees to severe test and only then gives Upadesh, instructions. As soon as Hemat Pant heard the word Upadesh, he was reminded of his thoughts about Mr. Sathe and realized that Baba must have sent him here to answer his queries. Shama then started relating a story as follows. An old lady named Radha Bhai came to Shirdi and had darshan of Baba. Being very satisfied, she resolved to accept Baba as her guru and take Upadesh from him. She was determined to fast on to death if Baba did not accept her and give any mantra. For 3 days the lady remained without food and water. Fearing an untoward incident, I persuaded Baba to speak to the lady. Baba sent for her and said, "O mother, I had a guru, a great and merciful saint, with whom I stayed and served for long. Yet he did not blow any mantra into my ears. He demanded from me Shraddha, firm faith, and Saburi, patience or perseverance, as his dakshina, which I gave wholeheartedly. In return, he looked after me day and night with love. He was my sole refuge, and my mind was always fixed on him. He protected me through his glance, just as the tortoise cares for her young ones, near or away on the other bank, merely by her loving looks. My Guru never taught me any mantra, so I cannot blow any in your ears. Neither sadhanas nor proficiency in the 6 Shastras is required. Only have faith and confidence in your Guru and believe that he is the incarnate of God. Make me the sole object of your thoughts and actions, and you will attain Paramartha, spiritual goal of life. Look at me wholeheartedly, and I shall look at you similarly. Instructing thus, Baba convinced the old lady to give up her fast. On hearing the story through Shama, Hemad Pant was deeply moved. His mind overflowed with joy and his throat choked at the appropriateness and significance of the Sai Leela. Later, during Aarti, when Baba asked him for Shama's dakshina, Hemad Pant narrated the incident that took place at Shama's residence. He expressed that the story of the old lady was wonderful and fitting, since it vanquished the restlessness of his mind and deeply impressed him. After the Aarti, Baba thrust a large quantity of sugar candy into Hemad Pant's hands and said to him, "If you take this story to heart, remember it well, assimilate it, and meditate on it, your life shall be as sweet as the sugar candy. Your desires will be fulfilled, and you will be happy always. Parayan with firm faith and perseverance is bound to yield positive results." Baba's advice regarding our behavior. Baba always advised as follows: unless there is some relationship or connection, nobody goes to any other person. Hence, if anyone comes to you, do not drive them away discourteously, but receive them well and treat them with respect. The Lord will be pleased if you feed the hungry, give water to the thirsty, clothes to the needy, and shelter in your veranda to strangers for resting. If someone asks for money, and if you are not inclined to give them, you need not give, but do not shove them away using harsh words. Let anyone speak hundreds of words against you. Do not give a bitter reply. Your tolerance will certainly keep you happy. Watch patiently at the happenings around you. Demolish the wall of difference that separates us, and the path for our meeting will be clear and open. Allah Malik. God is the sole proprietor and protector. It is only on account of Rinanubandha, bonds due to obligation of the previous birth, that we come together, so let us love and serve each other. He who attains the supreme goal of life is immortal and happy. All others merely live so long as they breathe. Encouraging good thoughts to fruition. Sai Baba always encouraged good thoughts. On one Wednesday night, Hemad Pant decided to spend the ensuing Thursday in chanting Ramanama throughout the day. As soon as he woke up, he was reminded of the name without effort. Later, he heard a beautiful song being rendered by an Aurangabadkar in the masjid. The song described how, through the grace of his Guru, the poet had been enabled to see Lord Rama in his sleep, in dreams, in an awakened state, and at every place. The song was aptly arranged by Baba to amplify Hemad Pant's determination to chant Ramanama unceasingly during the day. Slanderer condemned. Baba required no special place or time to deliver his messages. Once, a devotee was abusively and sarcastically commenting about another person in his absence. People listening to him were disgusted at his scandalizing tendency, but remained silent. Sai Baba directed this devotee to watch a pig that was eating filth near the fence and said to him, "Your conduct is similar to that of a pig which is relishing dung, since you are also reviling your brethren to your heart's content. A scandal monger actually cleans the dirt, faults of others through his tongue and should therefore be thanked." Needless to say, the disciple learnt his lesson and went away ashamed. Baba said he was present everywhere, and if any devotee meditated on him with complete surrender, he would experience union with Baba. One who trusts him entirely, hears and describes his leelas, and remains committed is bound to attain self-realization. Baba advised some to chant his name, some to hear his leelas, some to worship his feet, and some others to read religious books like Adhyatma Ramayan, Jnaneshwari, Vishnu Sahasranama, Upanishads and Bhagavad Gita, etc., or visit temples. While to some he instructed in person, to others he appeared in dreams or through visions, wherein he even explained mantras, yogasanas, etc. His methods were beyond description. Remuneration for labor. One day, Baba climbed up the roof of Radha Krishna Mai's house and got down from another corner with the help of a ladder. It may have been to drive off the malarial fever that Mai was suffering from. As soon as he got down, he paid 2 rupees to the men who brought the ladder, which was rather a heavy price for the job, as felt and expressed by onlookers. Baba firmly believed that no one should utilize the labor of others without remunerating his services promptly and generously. This was yet another principle that Baba followed and taught. Om Namo Sainathaya. Shanti Shanti Shanti. End of chapter 18 and 19.